Welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure the notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I'm going to be testing out a new collection by I Heart Revolution. This is part of their Tasty range, and they have done a little birthday cake collection, which is super cute. So today we're going to be testing out the eyeshadow palette and one of the face palettes. They have 3 face palettes in total, and they also have a lip scrub and lip mask duo, but I didn't pick that up because if I'm honest, I've already got enough of those products. I don't need any more. So this is what the packaging looks like for the face palette. This retails for £7. This is what the packaging looks like, and this is the palette. This is apparently the lightest shades available, and to be honest, it looks quite dark. I think they could have done another palette that was even lighter than this, because this shade looks like it's like medium skin tones and it's in the light palette. So yeah, I don't think they've done the shades very well in these face palettes. I wish they would have done another one that was a lot lighter than this, because I think I might be able to get away with it, but we'll see. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but this retails for £7, so it's not as expensive as I thought it was going to be, to be honest. And the packaging is so cute. I love it. So firstly, we are going to take this bronzer shade here. It's quite cool toned as well. Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of this colour, but let's see if I can make it work. Okay, this side has gone very patchy, so I'm just going in with my powder brush to kind of correct that. Yeah, this shade is way too dark for my complexion, and because it's so pigmented, it just doesn't look very nice on my skin. It actually looks quite muddy, which is a bit of a shame. Next, I'm going to take the highlighter in the palette. I don't think this is going to work either. It looks like it's got quite a dark undertone. The formula of it is great, like that looks amazing bouncing off the lights, but I think the undertone is slightly wrong for my skin tone. It's not too bad. I've definitely tried other highlighters before where the undertone is way too dark. It just has a little bit of like a rose goldy undertone, and with my undertone you can see a little bit of shadow in there, but if I'm honest, it actually doesn't look too bad. And then we have like a darker shimmery blush and a lighter blush, and I'm going to take this one here and apply that. These pans are so pigmented. Look how much blush I've got on. Okay, yeah, so this blush palette, it's okay. Very good for the price, I must say. Like, the shades are very pigmented. I just think they got the shades wrong in here, and I wish that they did a fairer palette than this, because the shades, the blush wasn't too bad, the highlight wasn't too bad, but the bronzer shade and the darker blush are just not right for a lighter skin tone. So I do wish they did a fairer palette than this, but other than that, for the price, this is a very good face palette. You know what, this actually reminds me a little bit of this Fire Queen palette by Benefit. The shades aren't like spot on, but can you see what I mean? I just have like very similar vibes. Interesting. Okay, so that's the face palette, and on to the most exciting part of this collection, of course, which is the eyeshadow palette. This is what the birthday cake palette packaging looks like. This retails for £10, just like all of their Tasty palettes. This is the packaging. Oh my god, I absolutely love it. And the colour story is so pretty. Look at that. I absolutely love this colour story so much. So this has come out at such a perfect time of year. We're starting to go into spring. Look at all these beautiful light pastel-y colours we've got in here. I can already tell by the sight of the shimmers that they're going to be very good. Like, it just gets me extremely excited. I have no idea what look we're going to do today. There's a lot of blues and greens, pop of yellow, purple, pink. There's like one neutral, and then the shimmers are absolutely stunning. So before we get into the eye look, let's do some swatches. Okay, so I have primed my eyes. I actually used my Revolution Ultimate Eye Base today. I have not used this in such a long time, and it's so good because it's only a £5. And now we can get to creating an eye look. So because there's so many blues and greens in here, I'm thinking maybe that on the lid with that beautiful blue shimmer, and maybe like a pop of pink on the lower lash line or something a bit funky. So again, this is what the palette looks like. I think I'm firstly going to take this shade here. This is called Balloons, and I'm going to pop that in my crease. Next, I'm going to take the shade Wish, which is this green shade here, and I'm going to start blending that just above where I've put that blue. And I'm going to go to the yellow, which is called Blowout, and I'm going to put that right above where the green is. I'm going to take the shade Cake Pop, which is this one here. It's quite a like dark blue / purple, and I'm going to pop that in the outer corner only. What I'm also going to do now as well is take the shade Candle, which is the very light pastel blue, and I'm just going to use that to like blend together the green and darker blue that we used earlier. Can you see it's already helped with that blending, but of course I need to go back in with all the shades now and reblend, rebuff, make it all look a little bit more seamless. Okay, I'm back, and this is all my blending now done. So now for the fun part, I'm going to take the shade Confetti, which is this beautiful blue shimmer here. I mean, I had to, if I'm honest. Like, I have to use this shade, and I'm going to pop this as like a soft cut crease. It all matches my nails. Like, I just had to do it. I mean, look at that shimmer. I knew it was going to be good. The ones in these Tasty palettes, if they look like this sort of texture, you just know they're going to be good. I'm so happy they are good quality. So for my lower lash line, I think I'm going to do this purple. So I'm going to take the shade Party and put it all the way across. And then for the sake of using another matte, I'm going to take the shade Brownies, which is this here, and I'm just going to add a tiny little bit of that to my outer lower lash line. And then of course for my inner corner and brow bone, I'm going to take the shade Frosting. There was only one shade for it, and it was going to be that one. Okay, so this is my look using the Birthday Cake palette. I'm going to hop off camera. I'm just going to pop some mascara and lipstick. I'm actually trying out a new mascara today. This is the MAC Stack mascara that's been massively raved at on TikTok. So I'm about to go film my own TikTok on it. So make sure you are following me over there if you want to see some more reviews from me. And then I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and this is my completed look. So as I said, I used the MAC Stack mascara. This is absolutely amazing. I love this mascara. And then for my lips, I have on one of the Maybelline Ultimate lipsticks. You know, these ones. I did test a couple of them over on my TikTok. And this is the shade 699 More Buff. They kind of remind me of the Colourpop lippy sticks. Absolutely amazing product. I love these. So this is what my makeup is looking like now it's all done. Definitely let me know down below what you think of the palette, and also what you think of the look I created today. So let's finally sit down and talk about these products. So with the face palette, I did basically give my roundup thoughts earlier on in the video, but I do like this face palette. It's very good for the price, but the shades in it are not my thing. I do wish there was a lighter palette, because I would honestly use this all the time if the shades were perfect for me, but they are just a little bit too dark. For the eyeshadow palette, firstly, I love the packaging of this whole collection. Like, this is such a cute birthday collection. I absolutely love it. You guys know how I feel about the Tasty palettes and the Tasty range by Art Revolution. It is just honestly the best range that they have. The colour story is such spring vibes. Like, you could create such a beautiful pastel look using this palette, and I really enjoyed using this today. The mattes in here were nice and pigmented. The only matte I didn't use was actually the pink one here, which is saying something because normally pink would be the one that I would gravitate towards. But I did try to use as much of the mattes as possible, and I did obviously make sure I used a couple of those shimmers. The quality across both mattes and shimmers were absolutely beautiful. For a £10 palette, you cannot complain. This palette is such good quality for the price. As always with Tasty palettes, their formula nowadays is just incredible, and I absolutely love it. This palette is so beautiful. I think this is going to go up there with like one of my favourite Tasty palettes like ever, like they've ever done, and I absolutely love this. So I am definitely going to recommend it, especially for this time of year as well. Okay, so that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Let me know down below what you think of this collection, and of course if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.